The trade rumors are escalating. Could Paul Skenes end up in an Orioles uniform? What would Mike Elias give away for him? Hello, everybody. I'm Jon Leiberman. This is Orioles Digest. A lot to get to today, including all of this chatter around Paul Skenes and if he's going to get dealt because of the terrible start that the Pirates have had. And what would the Orioles give up for Paul Skenes if they're even in the running? I'm going to tell you why. A, I don't think Skenes is even on the market despite all the rumors. And two, why I don't think the Orioles are going to be the suitors for him. On any other day, if we weren't talking about acquiring a Cy Young candidate like Paul Skenes, on any other day, this would be the highlight. Breaking news, the Orioles have won a baseball game. But that is not going to be our highlight today or our lead story today because of what we are talking about with Paul Skenes. Again, before we get into that, please like, subscribe, do all of the things. We are here all season long, and we are excited to be here with you. Now, let's get to a report of Bleacher Report walk-off and what they were proposing. And it's right here. Let me see if I can make that a tiny bit bigger for you folks so that you can see it. So, Bleacher Report walk-off, you wake up to this. Normally you wake up, you have your coffee, you're celebrating the first Orioles win in a long time. But instead, you're looking at this. We're going to break it down right now. So Bleacher Report walk-off is saying a proposal could be the Orioles get Skenes, the Pirates get Grayson, Samuel Basallo, obviously number one prospect, and Coby Mayo, the Orioles' number two prospect. I want to break this down for a second in different parts. First, I want to start with Paul Skenes and his numbers. Just absolutely dazzling. Top 5 in the National League in every category. 10 games, 62 innings pitched. He's only given up 4 homers. He's K'd 62, so 1 an inning. 6 hits per 9, a 2.44 ERA, a whip under 1. I mean, he's 22 years old. He's a phenom. 6'6", big, strong, tall, stud of a pitcher. Now, number one, I don't believe that despite the poor start for the Pirates, and I believe the Pirates are, they're roughly the same record as the Orioles. So, despite their poor start, Skenes just pitched a complete game. He's a stud. I just don't see the Pirates giving up Skenes. I don't. Tell me I'm wrong in the comments. I would love to know. But all of this chatter, and if you look online, everybody's talking about it. Horrible start for the Pirates. They're going to deal Skenes. They're going to stock, rebuild, and all that. Skenes is a guy you build around. I just don't see them giving him up. But let's say that he is on the trading block. I don't see the Orioles getting him for a few reasons. If you're a contender at the All-Star break, which it appears that the Orioles will not be, if you are a contender at the break and you have the opportunity to add Paul Skenes, you will do almost whatever it takes. You will give whatever it takes. Now, granted, a package that includes Grayson, includes Basallo, and includes Coby Mayo is an attractive package, but there will be more attractive packages out there. Why? Because Grayson's been injured. Basallo's been injured. Coby Mayo hasn't proved at the major league level what he can do. So there will be more attractive packages. But I think there's another reason why the Birds wouldn't make this move. And that is when the pitching staff gets healthy, we have to see what they can deliver. Because just for a moment, imagine a rotation where you have obviously Eflin, You have a healthy, hopefully, Grayson Rodriguez. You have a Kyle Bradish. You have a Tomoyuki Sugano. Dean Kramer has shown signs. Tyler Wells is on the mend and on the way back. So if these guys all get healthy, you have a heck of a rotation without giving away Basayo and and Mayo. But anyway, these are the rumors out there. Give me your thoughts in the chat. But I want to go back to the breaking news, if you will allow me. The Orioles have won a baseball game. And they did it in old Orioles fashion. The Orioles fashion that we are used to. This kind of Orioles fashion. Adley Rutschman with a 3-run dinger in the 11th to put the game out of reach for the Orioles. This was a sight for sore eyes. Hopefully, Adley can get going. An absolutely wonderful sight to see. Adley hitting it out of the park. And the Orioles, though Félix Bautista blew a save and the Orioles tried to lose this game, both in the 9th and the 10th. In the 11th, Adley came through with arguably, the insurance runs that were needed to win this game and hopefully provide a much-needed boost for the Orioles. Speaking of boost, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about Tomoyuki Sugano. This guy, in my mind, is top 3 or 4 for Rookie of the Year so far this year. He got the no decision yesterday, but 2 runs, 5 hits, a walk over 6 innings, struck out 3. That's his 5th quality start of the season. 88 pitches, a very efficient line. He has a round of 3 ERA, a round of 1 whip through 58 and 2/3 innings. He's going to start again early next week against the Cardinals. And I say Tomoyuki Sugano should be up for Rookie of the Year. The Orioles would be in a much worse place without Tomoyuki Sugano. And speaking of a much worse place, this guy is back too. Andrew Kittredge, another sight for sore eyes for the Birds. He took the mound again. He had an inning of sharp relief, 3 up, 3 down. He had a strikeout. And I believe that his sinker maxed out around 95, but he induced 1 whiff on 4 swings against his slider. Kittredge, it appears, is back. It's great to see him on the mound. He is a difference maker in that bullpen as well. But again, we're talking Paul Skenes and the rumors, but the Orioles have won a baseball game. Let's hope they win another baseball game very soon. I'm Jon Leiberman, Orioles Digest.